Hey everybody, welcome back for another video of Ultimate General, American Civil War. Um, I want to give you guys a quick update. I found out from a comment that version 1.29 of the JNP Rebalance mod was recently released. Um, I am going to keep playing through this version, which is version 1.28, I think, point 4. And I will label all my videos that I'm playing on this version just so that people are aware that I'm not yet moved on to 1.29. I think my plan will be to finish this Confederate campaign just because I feel like I'm still trying to learn a lot about the game and trying to figure out what works and what doesn't and just having fun in general. And I know I recently stopped my Union campaign because I sadly could not get past Shiloh. So I really want to finish a campaign before I start on another one. I don't want to keep stopping and starting, right? Um, I don't want that lack of continuity. However, I am going to put a link to, I believe it's Gonzo Gaming. He has a really good overview of version 1.29. So if you are interested in understanding what those changes will be, um, I'll put a link to his video and you can find out there. It was really helpful for me to learn about it, and I am excited to eventually get to the Union campaign, install version 1.29, and then play it for myself. Today, though, we're going to be playing Shiloh. As you can see, we're going to be doing the Confederate side of Shiloh. This should be significantly easier than the Union campaign, not only because I'm playing on an easier difficulty, but I think the Confederacy also just has an easier time in this battle. I think the difficulty for the Confederacy ramps up later in the campaign. So I'm going to do a quick run through of what I did with all of our units off screen. So I gave Siegfried and Kemper the MJ&G Type 2 rifles. I bought them uh, from the reputation here. And these are really good. And in the long run, I think I'm going to be handing off these rifles to our shock brigades because over time these muskets just aren't going to cut it anymore. And the MJ&Gs, they have a really good melee stat. It's actually just as good as the musket. So once we start moving on to higher grade rifles, I'm going to give these over to our shock brigades. Um, but yeah, so we increase all the sizes here. These brigades. Move this artillery brigade up to 15 men. We increase the size of our skirmishers a little bit, actually quite a bit. We gave Mississippi's to these two brigades because they're both at 1-star veterancy, and the Mississippi's will be really good for them. Of course, we've got our shock brigade here. We gave Pogue a revolver, so he's going to be doing a little bit more damage with this. The melee value is also better for this versus the Palmetto. Yeah, so we're getting 10 extra melee. We're getting is this 5 shot, 6 shot? Yeah, 6 shots here. So I'm excited to see Pogue doing a lot more damage. I sadly couldn't increase the size of the unit much more than 400 without sacrificing veterancy. So hopefully Pogue will get a promotion in this next battle, and we can start increasing the size on this unit a little bit more, so that our shock cavalry will be more effective. Milroy, I think we put in an extra Napoleon, um, and we gave Young the M1842 Springfield. That being because I had to put more men in this unit, and when I did, it dropped the veterancy down. So I'm just going to keep him at Springfield for right now. This unit, however, putting more men in, we were able to keep our 1-star veterancy. So I've got him rocking the M1855, and those are just going to be a little bit better at range versus the M1842s. Muskets here, no surprise. Curtin with the carbine. I I mean, I was thinking about maybe giving him the Cookin brother, but I ultimately ended up giving Sullivan the Cookin brother. So these are going to be more useful for um, Honestly, I think I'm just going to use Sullivan as sort of like an infantry unit that can dismount. They'll have to get a little bit closer versus our carbine units, but yeah, I think I'm just going to put them in wherever there's a flashpoint, move them over there, and get these cooking brothers cooking. I think we put maybe an extra howitzer in here. We gave these two units Springfield M1842s. They're both rookies, so I don't want to give them a better rifle at the moment. He's got a musket, and then we've got our 12 gun 6 pounder field artillery. Um, and we also went through the armory and we bought up some of the higher end things. We bought some more repeaters. I didn't really want to buy any of these rifles just because they're still kind of expensive. And once you start buying them in these quantities, it's like 15,000 here, here it's 30,000. And we're just not ready to be making that kind of investment at the moment. Honestly, the Harper's Ferry here is it's probably the highest quality infantry rifle that I'd be okay with buying, but even then, I haven't bought them. Texas Tyler is okay, but they're just in such small quantities that it's really not worth it to me to buy it yet. We went ahead and bought nearly all the skirmisher rifles that we could, these telescopic Whitworths, these DNC M1841s, revolving carbine, even these Enfield pattern 1856s. And we went and bought a lot of the high-end cavalry weaponry as well. And we bought all of the artillery that was the 10-pounder Parrott and above, just because we're really hurting for artillery. With that being said, hope that wasn't too long of an intro. Let's increase our supply. Let's go ahead and get started with Shiloh. We'll plug our core in. Okay, the battle description. Major General Ulysses S. Grant has transported his Army of the Tennessee to Pittsburgh Landing, located at the west bank of Tennessee River. Grant is expecting Major General Don Carlos Buell to join him tomorrow with the Army of the Ohio. Together, they will advance to Corinth, 22 miles southwest, deep into Confederate territory. The Union Army is scattered into multiple encampments south of Pittsburgh Landing, unaware that we are going to execute a surprise attack at dawn. Our goal is to defeat and destroy Grant's army before Carlos Buell arrives. You will lead the attack at the Union right flank, and you will be in general command of 2nd Corps of General Bragg and Reserve Corps of General Breckinridge that will assault their left flank. General Grant has transported his army via the Tennessee River to this location, Pittsburgh Landing, and is preparing to advance further south. We are going to attack them at dawn when they will least expect us. Our corps will arrive from the southwest. The Yankees are encamped and have most of their forces here. If we attack swiftly, we may catch them completely unguarded and capture their supplies. The slight ridge at Shiloh Church creates a formidable natural defense and should be seized to secure our left flank. On the right, we have to overcome this hilly terrain, and then we can safely proceed to the north. The last Union defense is expected here at Pittsburgh Landing. Watch for enemy gunboats on the Tennessee River that can bombard from long distance. Sir, our army is starting to advance towards the Union camp. Our first objective is to overrun their right flank near Shiloh Church. The Yankees are currently encamped and surely will not expect our presence. If we advance swiftly, we're going to have an easy job pushing them north. You have the advantage. Move fast and destroy them. Okay, let's see what all we've got here. So we've got our melee cavalry. I don't know that we're going to need them at this moment, so I'm thinking I'm going to send them back. What I'm planning is I want to get our best units coming around this side and then pushing this way. So let's go ahead and get Kemper over here. We'll put him right here because over here he's going to take longer to walk over there. So put him there. We'll find Siegfried, yes, get him here. Hodgson, absolutely, to help break through. And then over here, let's get rid of Mercy for, well, I'll keep Mercy actually. We'll keep Mercy, we'll send them back, and I'm going to take our two pretty rookie units over here, and I honestly just kind of want them here along the riverbanks, just putting up a fight, right? Not necessarily winning that fight, but putting up a fight, getting some experience. I think that'll be good for them. And then we'll have the 12-pounder howitzers helping them. Meanwhile, we will have the Napoleon and the 3-inch ordnance guns coming up along our left flank to help shatter their right. Let me just figure what I want to do with them, if I want to try to take the road or just go through the forest. Let's see what their speed is, 40. I think I will send them along the road. And okay, we're all outfitted. We've got our 10 of 10 brigades. Let's get started. And I think the Union does tend to send some skirmishers out, so we'll just keep an eye out for them. We don't want our artillery getting caught out by those skirmishers, so I'm going to send our infantry units up ahead to hopefully deal with that. And let's see if I can draw a route staying along the road and then coming over here. Same over here. Come along the road and then go this way. And last but not least, we'll actually have Scott coming along this road like that. And we'll have Trigger move up our supply wagon. Let's have Hodgson go a little bit wide. I want to make sure that that we're casting as wide a net as possible, looking for skirmishers. And I didn't realize how quickly skirmishers moved through all this cover. It's actually incredible. And I'm going to speed up the game a little bit. Yep, looking good. Looks like Christ is getting in position over here and we haven't run into anything. Excellent. We've got Hunt moving ahead of the artillery. That's exactly what I wanted. Getting this little bit of tree cover over here. Oh, and we are running into our first skirmisher units. So let's deal with them. Let's have Mercy get into a good position over here. Okay, lots of skirmishers, almost 300. Pretty good size. Let's see if I can't have Mercy come up a little bit more and get ready to charge them. Let's have them run. You can always rest afterwards. Move up trigger. We're still not seeing anything, so I'm going to advance across the river. See if we can't spot anything. So reloading. But Mercy's getting close. I'm telling him to hold fire because I just want him to keep moving up. Villager move up. Alright. Scott should be firing any moment now. Running into some more skirmishers over here. I have Milroy set up over here. Alright, and these skirmishers were able to outrun us. And I don't want to keep chasing after them because we've got, who is this, Hildebrand. Let's move Hunt up. And just want to make sure I don't have any units in reserve. Let's move up Scott. Let's get Kemper in cover. Get Cabell, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna call him Cable. That might be wrong. Cabell. We'll say Cabell. But do I really want to say that every time? I'm not so sure. He's Cable. He's Cable from now on. You know, leave a comment if you think if that's wrong. Let me know. But for simplicity's sake, his name's Cable. Let's go ahead and get everyone else moved up. I want Sullivan coming along the same path. I'll fix that later when he starts to get in the woods, but yeah, let's get both of these units moving over here. Oh, actually, let's do this and then this. We'll keep our green rookie units kind of over here. And then let's get our better units over here. We still haven't run into anyone over here, which is interesting. Makes me wonder if this is going to be an uncontested river crossing, which is great. I have no complaints about that. We're gonna move trigger forward. If he draws fire, that's fine. Not a big deal. And move our artillery up. Looks like there is a unit somewhere over here. Here we go. So it looks like our river crossing will basically be uncontested. Unless they might be able to fire right when we get to the other side. Who fired? Was that somebody shooting trigger? Oh yeah. It's McDowell shooting trigger. Oh, and there's some skirmishers. Okay, but our own skirmishers are opening fire. Kemper's coming across. We'll have Hodgson across here in a second. Let's have Hunt supporting. Okay, we've engaged with some skirmishers over here. No more reinforcements yet. Let's see if we can't get in the tree cover a little better over here. Hildebrand looks like they're coming out. So, let's go ahead and keep moving up. Move Milroy up. I believe these are Napoleons, yes. Let's move Cable up. Oh, they've come out of their little camp fortification. Let's go ahead and move our cavalry around. Move up here. And our skirmishers over here are just nailing them in the side, which is fine. Mostly in the flank. Oh, okay. They've got. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, Curtin, you move up. Move to the other side of the river. And I want him out of the forest because he's going to be doing less damage from the forest. I really want him in the open space here on the riverbank. So, it looks like McDowell hasn't fired a shot yet, but now he's turning. Ask and you shall receive. He's working on it. Unfortunately, these Union troops don't have any veterancy, so I think that's going to make this a little easy. But we'll just kind of see how the battle plays out for right now. I do want to get Curtin in a better position to help out over here. Siegfried is taking a little bit of damage here, more than I would hope. But that's okay. Move Curtin up. Yep, get these men coming over here. I can move Sullivan up. And we can try to get on the flank a little bit here of Peabody. It won't be flanking damage, but I kind of just want them in the fight. Let's get Pogue up. Yeah, Kershaw over here, absolutely. How many men have we lost here? Not that many. Not that many. So, I'm going to dismount Sullivan, walk him in over here. And I'm going to move up Hodgson. Where's Pogue? Pogue, I kind of want him... I might just have him come in and shoot up these skirmishers. Yep, Hodgson, bring him in. Okay, I think we got a shot or two off. Let's charge in here. Excellent, we've dislodged them. Let's hold off on firing, just because I don't want to hit Hodgson. And I'll have Hodgson stop the charge once he's gotten into the woods over here. Get them across the river. Yep, that's good. Yeah, keep moving up. Keep moving up over here. Maybe we can hit these skirmishers. Sullivan, stop retreating. I want to just stand there and fire. Although he's taken more hits than what I would like, so have him fall back. He did well. Let's get over here and work on this artillery. Yep, Hodgson's doing great over here. Let's take a shot here. And of course, we're in range of Peabody over here. That didn't go as well as I had hoped. Pull Curtin back. Mount up Sullivan. Pogue's coming. Move Scott a little closer to the action. Yep. Come up here. Curtin Sullivan. You've got really good conditions. Let's see if we can't move you up. Yep. We still got an hour on our timer, which is incredible. I feel like we're making really good progress. Okay, we've got them routing. I was hoping they'd route back more than to the side, but that's okay. We'll take the free shots. Oops. Move up. Move up. Let's get him up a little bit further. Let's definitely get Milroy up a lot further. How much is our damage? Damage is 95. That's actually not that bad. And what is it? It's just that the speed is very slow. Okay, Pope, you did great work. Get out. Let's get some of our less tired troops up here. Those of you who are tired, you can just kind of sit back for a moment and get your condition back up. Everyone else, though, has got to keep on working. Where's my supply wagon and trigger? I need to be much better about managing them. I forget about, especially my general, too often. Pull all of our cavalry into the same area. Pogue is still in fairly good condition, so I'm actually gonna have him come up here and maybe charge. I'll bring Pogue over here to help with Hodgson. I might call him Pogue. Hodgson is still in pretty good condition. Yep, things are looking good here. Everyone just keep on moving up. Yep. Yeah, let's have Hodgson get ready and charge. We'll have Kemper over here, hold your fire. And now let's just lay into these skirmishers. Cool. We got McDowell to surrender. We didn't really have anything special. Ooh. A little bit more here than what I expected. Okay, yes. Let's keep these guys moving up. Yeah, they've got some units over here, that's fine. Supply wagon. I would love to capture one of theirs, but I haven't run into one yet. Bernie's in really good condition, and so is Hestcock. Let's pull Pogue back. Here, we'll get these guys coming over to fight in the wars over here with dragoons, ranged cavalry. Attack the Union right. Our last corps are now arriving to attack the Union center and left flank. General, our attack has alerted the enemy to our presence. We must act swiftly. The Federals are building a defensive line and will soon occupy a very strong position. The center of the Union Army is currently controlled from this location. Push forward and take it. Their left flank must also be secured. It should be lightly defended as our pickets reported. Advance and watch your flanks, General. The Union Army may counterattack from behind those woods. Okay, and then we've got some Napoleons here, which are pretty dang good. I assume we should be getting more. Here we go. Anderson. Pond. Gibson. So I think ideally I want to be pushing. My plan is I'm going to be pushing from this side and over. Because I really want to pinch the Union here in the middle. Oh man, there's so many melee units here. Maybe I'll have Anderson come over here because he's more of a firefight, shoot it out kind of guy, and I'll get our melee units over on the flank here. 12-pounder howitzer, nice. And I'm gonna have Jenkins over here kind of screening for our artillery just in case there's any skirmishers. Let's move them up over here. Let's move Hodgson up like that. We'll have Pond. Okay. Looks like we've made some contact. Does everyone have M1842s? Yes. So we need to be cognizant of that Union unit that we saw over here. Sorry, let's get out of fast motion, fast forward. We'll let Jenkins open up over here. Nice. Let's just keep moving up on them. What are Jenkins' stats like? Oh, they're pretty bad, especially melee. I was thinking about throwing him into melee, but I will not do that. Just go ahead and move up. Move Jenkins around. And where's Bragg? Get Bragg over here. And let's get into melee. And that's good. Moving up over there. Move up over here. For this volley, we're going to charge in. go. Open up with Jenkins on the flank. And there we go, charge. Try to come over here and work these skirmishers. Cool. Capture these units, they reboard muskets. That's actually useful. I'm just tired, so I think I'm just gonna march him up to here and let him rest. Keep moving Chalmers up. And we got that unit to waver and route, which is good. Keep moving Jackson up over here. Move up Robertson. Let's move up this artillery. Yeah, I want Stewart moving towards the rear. We'll get Bragg up. Gibson is tired, so I'm gonna have him hold here for a minute. Regain his condition. Move up Jenkins. Supply wagon, come up here. Bragg, come up here. Oh, Jenkins, come back. Nice. Gibson is recovering condition quickly, it would seem. Everyone over here is doing great. I think, yeah, these are howitzers. Let's have them come back just a tad. I think they're getting some collateral damage. Move a Gladden. Move him forward. Jenkins, come up. We'll test and see if there's any enemy units over here. Start moving Gibson forward a little bit. They do have some ranged cavalry. Our reserve corps is arriving. Great. Going up here and help. Okay, both of these are... Well, this one is melee focused, but these two have a fire focus. Okay, and there is a Union unit here encamped. I'm gonna move Anderson forward. And looks like we got another no, this is just our old one. I thought we had another supply wagon, but we did get more artillery. So let's go ahead and move up both of these artillery pieces. Keep moving up Hodgson. Especially want him to be able to fire on, what's this guy's name? Williams. going to dismount Jenkins for now. And see if I can't get these guys in a little bit more cover over here. Anyone else I haven't told to move? Yeah, these two artillery pieces. Breckenridge. Let's get Bragg over here. Have Bragg here. Breckenridge up here. Great. He's warmed up. Start working on this unit that's got heroic morale, because that's far too much morale to have. I highly disagree that he should have heroic morale. Now he's wavering, which is great. How are we doing? Still doing okay on supply. Where are we at over here? 75. I'm going to start moving him across. Infantry units are still coming. Is this the melee focus? No. I thought that the melee focus unit would be moving a lot quicker, but maybe that's because I had them lumped together. Sometimes if you tell units to move together, they will match the speed of the slowest unit. So that could have been what was happening. Okay, Pont's coming across, and then the idea is we'll just engage with these two units at the same time, and whichever way he turns, we'll charge him with the other unit. Meanwhile, we'll keep moving up on this flank. Yeah, it's like they have not started firing either way. Move Robertson up just a tad bit and give him a little bit of supply. And let's give our infantry some supply. Excellent. Pond has got a flanking shot over here. I'm just going to keep walking him up. We've got Spain Field. Let's have Jenkins come back. Oh, and they are charging me, which is a decision. Let's get this volley off, and then we will countercharge. Hold fire. You can move across the river now. Yeah, I'm not sure why they thought that was the move, but they did. Move up these units. Make sure they're involved. Sorry, I keep going back and forth about what to do with Jenkins. I think I will just have him help run down this unit. Alright, let's get Pond coming over here. Gibson here. We'll just harass her right now with Jenkins. How's our artillery doing? Not great, because they're walking through the woods. Yep, keep coming. Move up. Bragg, come over here. Breckenridge, come over here. It's great, we shattered that unit. Let's just keep chasing after Williams. Gibson, I want to just rest here for a little bit. Statham. And... I don't even know how to say that. Mr. T. Trabu. Trabu. Trabway. Okay. We'll run in. And get ready to charge. And right now. So they should start routing here any minute now. Let's open up fire here. Very good. Williams surrendered. There we go. And he had reboard muskets. Very good. I think I'm actually just going to dismount right here and just duke it out. Okay, supply wagon. It's time you move around a little bit. This is going well. Pond doing great over here. Good job, Pond. Yeah, just shoot those guys. We'll have him move up. Gibson has recovered a lot of condition, but now Shiloh Church is at risk. I very much doubt that, considering our position. The Union's resistance is stronger than expected. Their troops are preparing for a counterattack. We must hold Shiloh Church to keep their right flank under pressure. Don't fail us, General, or we will have to withdraw. Okay. Well, don't think we'll have to withdraw. But we will certainly do our best to make sure that we don't have to withdraw. Where's Hodgson? Here it is. Let's get our cavalry over here. Sorry, not Pogue so much as Curtin. That was who I wanted. I do want to get... Maybe I'll have Mercy walk over here, just to spread out our shock infantry a little bit. Just get all of our artillery moved up, ready to participate. Come here. Yeah, I don't need to supply them anymore. Everybody shoot the crap out of Peabody. I'm gonna have Kershaw move up because I think we'll get a really good flank charge on them. See who's in a precarious spot. Paxson isn't in a great position, but it could be worse. Kershaw's opening up. This might not be a good position to fight from over here. Keep going back and forth on where to send my cavalry. Okay, I want them to come like this and then it's fine. We'll just come over here and then walk down, I guess. Oh, charges incoming. Where is trigger? Redirect fire. Trimble, get over here. This is your moment. Same with you, Mercy. Pogue. And we're going to countercharge here. Countercharge here. Peabody surrendered. Cool. We'll take Peabody. Pogue, come here. I think Kemper will break here in a minute. But that's okay. I do want Kemper to withdraw. I do want Paxson to withdraw. And I think we managed to do a lot of damage here. Pogue, withdraw, please. There is actually more Union resistance here than I expected. I'll give them that much. Let's keep you guys moving up. Continue to fall back. Continue to fall back. Good job, Pogue. Let's just rest these tired units. Let's move up Trimble. Siegfried's doing great. Trimble, keep moving up. You move up, you move up. Bernie, move up. Paxton, rest. Kershaw, rest. Kemper, I want to rest. I don't know if he ever will. Okay, here's an opportunity. Let's bring everyone around on this side. And if we can break through these skirmishers, we should be able to get around their back. So I think that's what I'll work on. Put Trimble a little off to the side here, spread out, make some room. I'm tiring my cavalry out a little bit, just running them around everywhere, but that's okay. That's what cavalry's for, right? Just running around. I know Bernie has Mississippi. Where's my other Mississippi unit? Oh, Paxton. Well, Paxton took quite a bit of damage, unfortunately. And I think Hanshin has actually been able to recover some condition while he's been shooting at all these skirmishers over here, which is kind of funny. Start moving him across. And we're really starting to lay down the hurt here on the Union troops. Just pushing them back, pushing them back. Send our ranged cavalry across first to help with these skirmishers. I don't want to send Pogue into melee with them because, I mean, of course, there's a lot of infantry units over here that we haven't dealt with. Let's get everyone moving forward. Excellent, we broke them. So now let's get everyone across. Where's our supply wagon? Okay. Yep. So let's do like that. And I'll give all my cavalry a little bit to recover their condition. I just want Hanshin across and I'll let him recover his condition. Get Siegfried moving over a little bit. Chris moving over. Oh wow, I have these two guys just sitting back here hanging out. Kershaw's in good condition. Let's move him forward. Mercy's in good condition. Move him forward. Kemper's still recovering. Paxton's ready to get back in the fight. We're gonna move Mercy a little bit over here. Action here. Kershaw here. And our artillery isn't quite keeping pace, just because our advance is just going so quickly. Constant hold for a little bit, cover some condition. Move Siegfried forward. And get Curtin over here. I'd love to get some shots on to McCullough. Excellent. Supply wagon needs to come back over. Keep Siegfried moving over here. Let's move up Hodgson. They've got... Oh, Curtin is wounded. I think this is the second time Curtin has gotten wounded in this campaign. He just has a propensity for getting wounded. But we're doing pretty well over here. We'll move Mercy up in place of Trimble since he's recovering a little bit of his condition. We're going to have these units ready to go east just in case. Paxton over here. And artillery. Bernie, you can help here. But yeah, let's get these guys up over here. Kershaw's fine, get him up. Bernie I might have ready to go east because this part of the map is going to open up with the Hornet's Nest. So I think I'll have some units moving east and then other units up here trying to destroy the remnants of this Union army. Peabody skirmishers. Speaking of, here's Peabody with McDowell. I want to keep them in the rear, but also once the map opens up, I don't want them just, you know, getting captured by some rogue cavalry element. Let's run Hunt into position. Let's get Mercy over here. Here we go. What's Hunt kitted out with? Okay. Kershaw is here, Mercy's here. Trimble. I want to get over here. Hodgson is recovering his condition. I'd love to just mount a big charge over here and just push them into the river. But I know the timer's going to run out here in 8 minutes. So I don't think there's time for that. I'm getting them in position, just in case. Where's our supply wagon? Oh man, he didn't start moving over here. I'd love to capture their supplies, but they've got a nice little ring of men over here protecting it. Okay, Hodgson's in pretty good condition, so I'm going to move him forward. Got a really good crossfire going over here. And 3 minutes until the timer's up. See if we can't get a shot on them while they're wavering. Do some good damage. And we should be going to the next phase. Oops, it said the Yankees, I believe it said the Yankees have withdrawn to the Hornets' nest. The Bluecoats are establishing a second barrier of defense. They are desperate to hold their position. Surround them and give them hell. You must overrun the Union defense in order to secure our path to Pittsburgh Landing. General, if you fail, our whole offensive will become disorganized and collapse. We are counting on you. Okay, so now we're back on this flank. Oh, we've got a whole brigade over here just laying into Jenkins' flank. Less than ideal. Yep, he's routing, which is, I mean, to be expected when a big brigade like that and artillery just spawns in your flank. Still moving up our artillery, which we're going to need, especially once we get up here. Hornets' Nest is a very well fortified position. Move them up. Make sure everyone's getting some supplies. Now, are you? Yes, you're a fire-based brigade. I believe Statham is Statham is melee, which is good. That'll come in handy. So moving up with our artillery, and we're still pushing back this skirmisher unit. Where's Breckenridge? Breckenridge, come give him some morale support. Shattered that unit. Let's keep moving up. I'd like for Anderson to destroy this skirmisher unit and then get a little bit of a breather. His condition's really low. Same with Chalmers. These fresh brigades we can put them to work. No problem with that. Let's get our artillery moved up. Gibbon's in good condition. Move him forward. Just have him advance along there. Martin. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep these guys. I'm gonna keep these guys in reserve for a minute. Just let them recover their condition. Statham, I may have charge into this position. Look for our artillery to be further along. Okay, maybe I won't have Statham charge in there quite yet. Just because there are a lot of units back there, so I'm not sure how effective it would be. Let's do that. Jenkins mount up. Yep. Over here, let's move along the road, and let's move along the road. Excellent. Keep chasing him down. Keep our POWs in the rear. Ivan seems to be moving too quickly, in all honesty. Still doing well here. Oops. Getting hit in the flank. These are our 12-pounders, yes. These are our Napoleons. Sorry, I should say Napoleons and howitzers. They're both 12-pounder artillery. Jenkins is actually really tired, so maybe I'll just have him rest as well for a little bit. Okay, we destroyed that skirmisher unit, so I'm going to have Pawn just advance over here. He's exhausted, but maybe he'll recover some condition marching over. I'm hopeful. This looks undefended, so I think I'm going to go for it while it's undefended. And let's move up Chalmer since he's now warmed up. Gladden. And with Anderson, he's warmed up. Let's fall back a little bit here. We still have this artillery coming forward. Once they're in position, I'll be feeling a lot better, but right now, it's a little tough to assault this position. Just a little tough. Statham is our melee focus guy, yes. And your fire, yes. Okay, after this volley, I'm gonna run Statham in. Let's go. What happened to those supplies? Let's go look for them. Breckenridge, come up here. Excellent, there are the supplies, let's capture them. Gibson is wounded. Well, that's too bad. Alright, looks like Statham is just kind of cutting through over here, which is good. One of their artillery units surrendered. These skirmishers surrendered. I do want Statham to come back. I don't want him to keep charging. But that was pretty good. We got 4 units to surrender. Oh, and these are good artillery pieces too, so that's awesome. Yeah, let's just pull them back to the POW camp. Good job, Statham. Let's keep up the pressure over here. Let's dismount. Come on, supplies. Let's get our artillery moving up. Yeah. Burn over here, other burn here. You guys will lay out like that. Looking good. I don't have any units in reserve. Yeah, let's get our artillery moved up. We'll let Statham recover, Chalmers cover. Martin is fire based, but Gibson is melee. You're melee. So Gibson, Chalmers, Statham is who I want charging into the Hornet's Nest over here. That would be ideal. If we can just get our artillery moved up, I want to start bombarding this position, softening it up. Keep Jenkins moving forward. Yep. Everyone focus fire. What are these? Howitzers, howitzers, howitzer, Napoleon, 6-pound, or yeah, 6-pounder field, howitzer. Hahn's still moving up, good for him. He is recovering a little bit of condition as he goes. Statham warmed up, Anderson fresh. Try to get into this house cover. Focus fire on the artillery. We'll hit the infantry with some splash damage. Bragg's over here, Breckenridge, make sure he's up here. So let's get everyone. Okay, fresh. I think we move in now. Let's just have them walk in for right now. And once we start getting closer and closer, we'll have them run and then charge. Jenkins has really bad condition, so I think I'm just gonna have him withdraw and then hold. Again, I want everyone focusing on this artillery. Okay, keep advancing. Chalmers. And let's go ahead, run, run. Great. Breckenridge, get over here. Bragg, get over here. Looks like this brigade surrendered. Pull them out. Put them with the POW camp. We've got the Hornet's Nest. Very good. Chalmers move up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We just lodged them. This is how I felt playing the Union at Shiloh. It just felt like the Confederacy was just this unstoppable horde that would just charge into me, and it was so frustrating to play against. Feels nice to be on the other side, but I'm sure we'll get our comeuppance in one of these battles that's going to rock us. Bragg over here. Get our artillery moved up. Make sure all of our fire units are keeping up. Yeah, Statham, you just recover. Gibson, recover. Chalmers can move forward. You can move forward. And so we'll just focus on getting our artillery set up and let our fire brigades do their thing. Keep moving up Anderson. Anderson I have used more like... Oh, Anderson is a fire brigade. Who was I thinking of? Maybe it was Chalmers. But I'll get Statham over here. Chalmers. Gibson's recovering really well. Let's move Martin up. Yeah, you need to move up. Keep them supplied over here. I know we have another supply wagon. Here we go. Nice. Gibson is warmed up and almost ready to go in again. Advance to Pittsburgh Landing. What is over here? General Grant is establishing his last line of defense at Pittsburgh Landing. Don't hesitate. Attack and victory will be ours. The ironclads USS Tyler and USS Lexington have been spotted off the banks of Pittsburgh Landing and present a threat to our right flank. It is advised to not get too close to them. Okay, who is over here? Breckenridge. How did Breckenridge end up over here? All right, this is what I was looking for. Our two fronts have connected into one long battle line, so we're gonna give them what's what. Let's keep moving up on. And I know we were just about ready. Chalmers, right? Was going to advance in here. Gibson's fresh, we can move him up. And then over here, I want to get Hodgson. We get Hodgson in the fight. Let's get him moving forward. Let's get Mercy moving forward. Kershaw. Trimble, I'm going to have over here. And Chalmer, come on. Yeah, we're just gonna push them back little by little here. Okay, after Kershaw's volley ends, we're gonna run him in. And Mercy's doing pretty well. Hodgson is alright. Excellent. Make sure we're still advancing over here. Statham. Mount up here. Where's Trigger? Here he is. Action, move forward. Move forward. Basically, we just want to make sure that our line is advancing at all times. I think we're ready to charge in over here. Yep, let's move here. Where's my... Here we go. Keep on moving. Chase them down. Action. Yep. Oh, charge. Let's retreat here. Arthur surrendered. That's very welcome. Solomon, come here. Curtin, come here. Pogue, come here. I would certainly like to widen this line. Actually, just move the line up at all would be good too. So Sullivan, Curtin, Pogue. Got them all in a state of routing, which is good. Now I think we just keep on shooting at those units that are routing. Let's have these men start to come around over here. Oh, there was a massive shatter over here. Yeah, let's just keep moving everyone up. Pond can probably rest. He's exhausted. I'm not sure how much more utility he'll provide in this fight. But we'll get all them moved up. Let's get this artillery over here moved up. Jenkins is mounted up. Can help. Let's just fight Buckland over here in the back. Found to surrender. Let's go hit these skirmishers. They're really annoying. Excellent. These skirmishers should shatter. There we go. Pull Pogue back just so he's not getting hit by stray bullets. And we'll let Sullivan and Curtin just go to town over here. Keep moving Siegfried, Jenkins. Both M1842s. everyone else, let's just move over here. All of our artillery. Let's get across the riverbank. You guys keep advancing. And you stop. And you men come over here. We'll have Jenkins reload, and then we'll take out that cavalry unit. Move up over here. Okay, meanwhile, I need to make sure everyone's moving up here. Fortunately, we just have so many units, it's hard to manage all of them at once. Pogue. Everyone over here, keep moving up. Unfortunately, my ranged cavalry is doing peanut damage. I mean, this is just terrible. I'm wondering if in the future I should just hold off on ranged cavalry until much later in the game, because they just seem so ineffective at the moment. Who knows? Maybe that's a skill issue. Maybe I'm just utilizing them incorrectly. Anderson is a fire unit. Chalmers, I know, is melee. Gibson, I believe, is melee. So maybe we just get these guys moving in. Bring in Pogue. Bring up our supplies. Get our artillery moved up. POW can't move up. Supplies. Let's just keep everyone moving forward. Oops. Overextended here a little bit with Jenkins. I did not respect that there might be units in there. I'll try and chase after the supplies. Let's get Glad in over here, just because things are getting tight on this flank. And we'll just keep sweeping them back. Let's stop. Siegfried can come over here. Gibson and Statham keep advancing. I know there's going to be that clump. But let's try to get some shots on. Over here. Nice. We shattered that unit. Yeah, just keep harassing. Which is great. Keep Gibson moving up. Statham moving up. And now let's get our cavalry mob over here. What about Pogue? I don't know if they have much left over here. And with these units up. Yep. And here we go. Okay. Well, you guys stop firing over here. Well, Pogue is doing work. You don't fire, don't fire. Go ahead and retreat. Fall back. When I tell them to fall back and they fall forward into the enemy brigade firing on them, that's awesome. Oh, and even the routing unit gets to turn around and fire. Very interactive gameplay, but I mean, we've pretty much won this battle, so it's fine. They get their last licks in, I guess. Bring everyone in over here. Bring our artillery forward here. And let's keep moving up Gibson. Sorry that you've been told to hold your fire. I don't want you to anymore. Same here, same here. And Statham and Gibson, I kind of just want to run through and charge in over here and just destroy everything that they've got. Pond is wounded, that's fine. It's because those ironclads are over here. We don't want to be in melee. We don't want to be in melee. Keep them moving forward. Pond, Martin. Where's Breckenridge? Trigger, yes. Bragg. Of course, Breckenridge is babysitting the POWs, good for him. But not what I want him to be doing. And let's run Gibson in. Have Statham keep working over this way. Okay, we shattered them. Awesome. Where is Pogue? Great, great. Chalmers, move forward. Yep. Yep. And Let's charge. All artillery. Please fire over here. Or even better, knock out these ironclad. Come on up here. Okay, we've got Bruce and Hazen captured. And we'll just finish up what's in the corner over here. And we'll call it good. I think Ammon was over here. I don't know if he's shattered or if he's just not in view. By the way, I'm going to send Pogan to deal with it. And let's have these men hold fire. And let's get in, get our 6 revolver shots off. Oops, I made him route temporarily. Alright, now let's go in for the charge, clean up these skirmishers. Looks like Hammond has a detachment of skirmishers over here. Excellent, we captured these supplies. What's going on over here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. There's a sudden movement over here. Uh-oh, okay, everybody. Oh, this is actually pretty funny. Annoying, but funny. Okay, so yeah, let's start bringing units down to deal with this. You can open fire. That's fine with me. Let's just make sure I'm getting all of my units over here. Here we go. I was going to say I'm missing an artillery piece, but here he is. Okay. We'll charge here. And oh my gosh, I didn't realize Sullivan and Curtin were just getting destroyed by our good friend, the USS Tyler. I'd love for them to fire, but I mean, I guess they can't. I'm not sure. In any case, let's get everyone away from here. Yeah, it looks like even these guys, maybe those aren't destroyable, but I thought they were. Okay, we're putting up a fight over here. Really sorry about Sullivan and Curtin. That's super unfortunate that they just took all that damage for free. And I'm just happy that they didn't get to MacArthur this surprise Union flank. That's okay. We're gonna deal with them. Let's get Pogue down here. Let's get Jenkins down here. I think I will leave some men here. Honestly, I probably already have enough coming. I don't know if there will be further. I don't know if there will be further Union deployments up here. But I'm gonna keep people here just in case. Let's bring Trigger down for the morale bonus. Just because I'm not sure how well we're trading. Let's see. Nope. Keep on coming. Pogue, come down. Curtin, Jenkins, Sullivan. I actually do want to move these two pieces over here just to see if it is possible to destroy those ironclads for the sake of my own curiosity. Now we've set up a good little crossfire here. Do I have any shock brigades? Okay, I have Kershaw coming down. Chris has done really well. I'm happy with him. I had been questioning whether skirmishers were any good or not, but turns out, yeah, he's been doing well. And he's not even rank 1 veteran, so he should hit that after this battle, I'm hoping. Alright, let's see if Jenkins can't cause some chaos. Nice. I've got 2 shot. Excellent. Flanked. Oh my gosh. What? Where is where are all these guys coming from? Ugh. Let's see if I've got any more men that I could bring down. I mean, yeah, of course. Bring them all down. Trimble. Switch these guys out a little bit. Oh my gosh, there's even more units coming. I just don't understand this one. Oops, I don't want you running. That was my bad. Okay, so they are able to destroy it. They just don't actually move into range to fire. Okay, I don't care. Not my unit. Man. Trigger, go over here. Yeah, let's keep you guys advancing down this way. Everybody fall back. That's not falling back. Alright, here we go. Let's charge. I think our morale may shatter first. That's okay. Oh man, Mercy got killed. Oh, and he was a colonel. Okay, looks like the artillery is very slowly whittling these guys down. Okay, run Siegfried, run Hunt. was like, there must be some stolen supply around here. I have so much. These aren't the best in melee, but they're okay. I might just use them. Because I can. I love that the routing guy is able to turn and fire. Very cool. Anyway, we'll just keep fighting over here. Working on shattering the artillery up here in the north. I'm getting close, I think. Getting close. We have Jenkins running to melee and then Pogue. We'll hold our fire here. And hopefully we will just shatter them. I mean, that's the hope. Maybe I need to charge a couple more guys in. Come on. We just have all of our cavalry charging in. Trying to shatter this unit. Okay, we got them to surrender, which is massive. And now we just need this unit up here to surrender or do whatever it's gonna do. Trigger, bring him up, bring all of our cavalry over here. Yep, keep on coming. And we'll just have everyone charge in. We'll speed this up since there's just this one fight going on. There we go. I'm not sure what else there might be. Let's send out some reconnaissance. It might just be the ironclad that they're fighting now. but we'll see. Yep, 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 yeah, they're good. Let's move out our skirmishers as well. And I mean, there must be some other unit somewhere, or else the battle would end. But I'm not sure where they might be. This may go into day 2. I'm not entirely certain. I certainly wanted to avoid that. Okay, victory, great. So we actually came into this with even numbers, but we had a 1-to-4 casualty ratio. They lost a lot more cavalry. I mean, I guess if you include missing, that's even more significant. Captured a lot of M1842s, so we won't be running short of those anytime soon. Captured a lot of reboard muskets. So overall, this was a pretty good fight. I'm very happy with it. The Homeland Defense Cross, very nice. Albert Johnston, that's good. Oh, and we got Forest Cavalry, which is awesome. We get another corps now. Here's my issue is, how is Forest kitted out? Forest is a mishmash. She's got musketry drills, carbine proficiency, but then he's got shot cavalry. So he's not completely coherent throughout his perks, which is a shame. How many veterans do I have? 400? Did I put veterans in here? Yeah, it's not great. I feel like this is the wrong move, but I'm very tempted to just disband this unit. That's probably not right. I should probably do something like this, where I'm still benefiting from the first 2 perks, and it hasn't lost its... I mean, we're only going to marginally benefit from this, right? If we charge in our ranged cavalry, our carbine, or gun, or dragoons. I should just say dragoons. Dragoons and shot cavalry. Anyway, what's the next battle? Oh, we've got a lot, actually. First Winchester, Cross Keys, Port Republic, Gaines Mill. I believe at Gaines Mill we have to take 2 corps. Yes. So we can bring 30 here, 25 in the other. Oh, let's look at these, how many I can bring here. If it's a full 20 loadout, 10, okay. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to build up my 2nd corps and get them some experience in these battles. 12. And last but not least, Port Republic. 13. Okay. So I think that's the order we'll do it in then. So we'll go 10, 12, 13, and then we'll have both of our armies ready for Gaines Mill. And that'll be good. Let's look here, light infantry. musketry drills, pickets. I kind of like pickets. I kind of do for the stealth and the spotting. Those are both pretty good. Accuracy, cover. Sharpshooters, modern infantry. I am really tempted by pickets because I will lose a little bit of reload time, but I mean, I think keeping these units alive is just more important. And that's the stealth and the spotting are going to help with that. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go pickets, even though I usually wouldn't. Mercy, yes. Melee focus, Tremble, the melee focus, and Kershaw. Of course, the melee focus. We'll give them both the fire perks. And Scott, we will likely give the improved shells. Horse artillery is a little bit tempting just because our artillery so often has trouble keeping up in the battle, but that might only be useful selectively. We have 3 career points. I'm not sure if that's because I didn't spend one, possibly, in which case that is a big error on my part. And it looks like we have to get 9. Looks like we have to get up to Army Organization 9 before we can bring 25 brigades, and that's just not what I want to do. So what I think I'm going to do is here, let's put a point into politics, and medicine would be really good. Economy. Let's see, I want to build out. I want to build out new units. And so, with that, I should probably go medicine or training. I do want another in reconnaissance just so I can get my, what does this say? What do I get for going reconnaissance? Do I get 50 spawning? Sure. And then I wanted to put point into politics, yes. And now the question is, do I put a point into economy or medicine or training? I think I will do medicine. Or I could put more into politics. But I don't think I'll be doing that. And I'm doing pretty well on cash at the moment. And these battles should pay out fairly. Yeah, they pay out pretty well already. So I'm going to do medicine. And we'll call it good with that. And let's go ahead and build out our second corps here. So we'll use Johnson. And we're going to give him firepower. Oh, my man Curtin. No longer in command of his cavalry regiment. We'll rename that to Adams. poor Curtin. He can't catch a break. But sure, we'll put him over this as a division commander. And oh, we've got Bragg, very nice. And I think I am going to get Lieutenant Colonel. Maybe the reboard muskets. For right now, certainly, we'll just give them the M1842s. We just need to kit out these guys first. Yes, let's increase our supply. And then, of course, we need a shock brigade. We'll put a high major in our shock brigade. Let's move Forest into this corps. Yeah, efficiency is really hurting. Looks like we can get to about 500 before I start suffering a lot, so I'll do that. It's a little bit better if I put in veterans, but it's fine. It's really fine. And I should change his gun because I actually want him doing something like this. Now I have a bunch of sawed-off shotguns, so who knows? Maybe I'll just keep the sawed-off shotguns for right now, and we'll just have Forrest performing this awkward. No, I won't do that. I won't do that. I'll give him these. And see how he does. Artillery. Oh, great. We have a lot of Napoleons in here. Some 12-pound howitzers. I really need to increase our logistics because this is so terrible for our shop. But I'm going to give them the Napoleons. Actually, is that what I want to do? Do I want to give them the Napoleons or do I want to give them these howitzers? Let's give them the howitzers for now, just because I am a little apprehensive about losing Napoleons. I know we cannot replace them that easily, so we'll give them these howitzers. Yeah, Breckenridge. Let's go Lieutenant Colonel here, Springfields. Lieutenant Colonel here with Springfields. Let's make sure we know that this is our shock brigade. Let's give him a high major. Yep. Here, let's go with shock cavalry. We can put 400 men in here without it hurting us too much. And then lastly, we will go with the parrots. Looks like we can get 13 in here. Okay, and then these guys I'm definitely going to leave with the muskets. Should I give them reboards? Maybe not for this first battle. Oh man. That's not good. These are going to be relatively small units. Okay, well, let's see what I can do with our micro units here. I'm actually not sure about this. I could use reputation to buy some brigadier generals, to buy this colonel, which I might do. I think I'm seeing now the wisdom in using your reputation to buy up these officers where possible. But we're just going to believe. Now, why can I put so many more units in here? Oh, it's because these light colonels are both really low experience, so that's why. Yeah, so here I can actually get up to about 1800, which is great. And another 1800 unit. I'm feeling a little bit better now. And here we can get up to 1700-ish. And is it just because this colonel is more experienced? Yes. It is also that Breckinridge is a much more experienced colonel than is Curtin, so it's all making sense. I can even get up to 450 here, so I'm going to do that. Okay, and now we've got our second corps kitted out here. Definitely going in with less men in the first division than I would like, but oh well. That's just how it goes, I guess. So, I'm going to stop here. Thanks everybody for tuning in and watching. Appreciate you all viewing. Please leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you enjoy, and give me some feedback. Let me know what I could be doing better. Really appreciate it. And we'll catch you in the next video.